Hello everyone, Johnny Thunder, EAS&Weather here, with an update to the Day 1 Outlook. We do have this moderate risk, and the Storm Prediction Center has kind of expanded it actually considerably. The Storm Prediction Center kind of expanded the moderate risk considerably. The moderate risk now encompasses East Central South Dakota, Southwestern Minnesota, and North Central Iowa. Cities in the moderate today include Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Mankato, Minnesota, Mason City, Iowa, Owatonna, Minnesota, and Austin, Minnesota. This enhanced risk today covers parts of central, northeast, and southeast. This enhanced risk pretty much remains the same. This enhanced risk remains the same largely, other than a slight expansion. So anyway, there's been a slight expansion of the enhanced. In addition to parts of South Dakota, this enhanced also includes parts of central Minnesota, parts of Iowa, and a tiny bit of northeast Nebraska. The enhanced today includes Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Rochester, Minnesota, and Sioux City, Iowa. And they kind of split the slight in half, so there are now two slights today. One in central Montana, and another slight today covers parts of southeast North Dakota, central South Dakota, northern Nebraska, central Iowa, far northwestern Illinois, western Wisconsin, and parts of Minnesota. The slights today include Des Moines, Iowa, Billings, Montana, Fargo, North Dakota, Iowa City, Iowa, and Eau Claire, Wisconsin. And the marginal remains the same, so I'm not going to go over the marginal. So, anyway, going to the tornado threat. The tornado threat pretty much remains the same. The tornado threat remains the same. So there's really no need for me to go over the tornado risk. The tornado threat today. Here, going to the wind. There still remains a 45% wind risk area today. But the Storm Prediction Center kind of expanded it, has grown it a little bit since my last video. The 45% risk for 58 mile per hour wind gusts or higher today encompass East Central South Dakota, Southwestern Minnesota, and North Central Iowa. Cities in the 45% wind risk today include Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Mankato, Minnesota, Mason City, Iowa, Owatonna, Minnesota, and Austin, Minnesota. And there is a 30% risk of damaging wind gusts of 58 miles per hour higher today, covering parts of central, northeast, and southeast South Dakota, extreme northeastern Nebraska, parts of Minnesota, or central and southeast Minnesota, and parts of Iowa. Okay, so the 30% is thrown into 45%. The 30% wind risk today includes Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Rochester, Minnesota, and Sioux City, Iowa. And they kind of split the 15%. They kind of split the 15% wind risk in half. So there are two 15% areas now today. One in central Montana, and another covering southeast North Dakota, central South Dakota, northern Nebraska, parts of Minnesota, central Iowa, western Wisconsin, and far northwestern corner of Illinois. So the 15% wind risk today includes Des Moines, Iowa, Billings, Montana, Fargo, North Dakota, Iowa City, Iowa, and Eau Claire, Wisconsin. And there still remains this big area of a black dashed area. There still remains this big black dashed area. The black dashed area encompassing the entirety of the 45% and 30% wind risk areas, as well as portions of the 15%. The black dashed area is the highest potential for hurricane-force wind gusts of 74 miles per hour or higher from thunderstorms today. So, cities in the black dashed area today include Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and Rochester, Minnesota. Again, the black dashed area is the highest potential for hurricane-force gusts of 74 miles per hour or higher from thunderstorms. And by the way, this is all going to go through tonight, so this will really go through tonight. So this is for today and tonight. And the 5% wind risk area, really, the 5% wind risk area remains the same, so I'm not gonna go over the 5%. The hail threat remains largely the same too, but again, there are two areas of a 15% chance for hail of 1 inch in diameter or larger. Okay? The 15%, 1 to 15% hail risk areas today encompass central Montana, and another encompasses southeastern North Dakota, most of South Dakota, north central Nebraska, northwestern Iowa, and much of Minnesota. The 15% hail risk today includes Minneapolis, Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Billings, Montana, and Fargo, North Dakota. And we have two areas. One of the main changes was the Storm Prediction Center has added two areas where we have the Storm Prediction Center has added two black dashed areas for the hail risk areas. The black dashed areas are where we have the highest potential for hail of 2 inches in diameter or larger today. Cities in the black dashed area today include Great Falls, Montana, Aberdeen, South Dakota, Watertown, South Dakota, Wilmar, Minnesota, and Brookings, South Dakota. Again, the black dashed area is for the highest potential for 2 inch in diameter hail or larger. And I'm not going to go over the 5% because nothing's really fundamentally changed with the 5% hail risk today. So, moving forward, in summary, severe storm clusters are expected to form this afternoon in South Dakota and then spread southeastward into Minnesota and Iowa through tonight. Swaths of damaging winds, potentially 75 to 90 miles per hour, a few tornadoes and isolated large hail will all be possible. So, those are the updates I wanted to give. So, anyway, stay safe in the affected areas today and tonight. Alright, so before you go to bed tonight, have something to wake you up. Have a way of being notified during the night. Have something to wake you. Whether it be to go into your safe room tonight on the lowest level of your home. Whether that be your TV, radio, or phone. And if possible, sleep in your safe spot tonight to avoid having to move during the night. So, anyway, you'll really want to stay safe. Okay, you really want to stay safe and remain vigilant because these storms can be very strong. So, I'm expecting, maybe some PDS watches that are issued. PDS meaning particularly dangerous situation watches. So, very possible. So, anyway, stay safe and stay prepared. And my Day 2 Outlook will come out soon, where I'll be filling in for SPC Convective Outlooks. Take care.